It is morning on Sanctuary Island, and the Great Southern Jungle is quiet following last night's turmoil. Draco the Draco Venator appears to once again be on the hunt, though this time something is different. Draco has obtained a massive gash on her side, but this isn't the only thing that's wrong. She is also walking without the company of her hatchlings. Backtracking to the previous afternoon, we arrive up north within Sunrise Forest, where Hermes is still lost. After his brief encounter with the Un and Legia, Hermes has become incredibly panicky, jumping at every snapping twig or distant dinosaur roar. Hermes has found Fire Tusk, the large Wendy Ceratops who regulates this part of the forest. Though not too far away from the Ceratopsians, two predators are preparing to attack. Fire Tusk has killed one of the Ceratosaurus, scaring the other one as far away from her as possible. Hermes decides to follow the larger Ceratopsian. Meanwhile, we see Tobias' leg has stopped bleeding, all blood that remains being old. However, it has heavily weakened him, and he now walks with a limp. Helen has been doing all of the hunting for the pack, though she is becoming tired, and every time she leaves to kill another velociraptor, she gambles with her life. The oversized teeth of Caprasuchus can puncture a bone and doom an individual to a slow, painful death via blood loss or infection. Tobias was extremely lucky. Tobias calls out for his family to follow him. This place is no longer a suitable home for the Deinonychus, and they will now have to find a new territory. Finally, sunset begins, and Sanctuary Island begins to quiet down. Nocturnal dinosaurs such as Dracorex and the small Tyrannosaur Guanlong begin to show their faces. The ceratopsian herd that tormented Hermes in a previous episode searches for shelter, as the region's nocturnal animals show their face. From the branches, Nick the Microraptor watches the ceratopsians below him. Nick makes it up to the canopy and takes a moment to rest. The Urus Darko could strike at any moment. Nick has been struck by the pterosaur, and now he is vulnerable to ground predators. It is now nighttime, and at Lake Irritata, Bruton is about to make a potential last stand. The Proceratosaurus are closing in. Bruton failed to strike them too many times, and they have built up confidence to stage a full frontal attack. Bruton has freed himself and turned the tables on the Proceratosaurus, but he has paid a price. What happened to his ankle is unclear. He could have twisted it, sprained it, or even broken it. But whatever happened, it is clear that Bruton will not get back up tonight. Nighttime in the Great Southern Jungle is a strange time. The area is quiet, as most animals are sleeping. But this is a dangerous time. Large nocturnal predators are on the move, and one loud noise can attract loads of unwanted attention. Most nocturnal dinosaurs are fairly timid and will avoid confrontation. The Monolophosaurus is a good example of this, with most adapting to eating fruits, just to reduce the amount of times they need to hunt. Draco and her young are not nocturnal animals, and right now Draco is likely just looking for a place to sleep. But the pouncing cries of her offspring are attracting unwanted attention. A Metriacanthosaurus has found the hatchlings. James was immediately struck by the predator and died within a few seconds. His sister ran off into the night, her exact location and potentially her status unknown. After her failure fighting off the Metriacanthosaurus, Draco finds herself alone.